Hello and welcome in everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of Super Mega Baseball 4. Have something new for everyone. I have come up with a unique idea. I remember getting some mentions of the shuffle draft being something that they were interested in at the beginning of our Outlaws Chemlock League, and I thought maybe I could put together some one-off videos where we feature that shuffle draft, but in a unique way. So here's what we're going to be doing today. I have a plan for a shuffle draft. We're going to be using the Super Mega Baseball League, and then we are going to run that team through a season and see how well they do. This is going to be an isolated video. We're not going to be watching any games, just simulating a season where there's no development, there's no PDOs, there's no, progression or regression. It's just a flat season run, and we'll see how the team does and whether we did a good job with our shuffle draft or not. So, to get us started, we're going to use that Super Mega League. This is the plan. We are going to do a speed run. So what I mean by that is we are going to run through a shuffle draft where we are focusing solely on speed for position players, and we are focusing solely on velocity for pitchers. So I'm really curious to see how this all plays out. I am going to set the playoff series at 5, but everything else will stay the same. I want to do a 162 game season. We will do a shuffle draft, of course. And of course, we're going to be the Heaters. They're the fastest team. I could do the Overdogs, but I'm doing Heaters for the speed and the velocity. So let's take a look at what we can put together. I did a test run of this. It was going to be the original video, but I forgot to unmute myself. And so I went through an entire video with myself unmuted or muted, and I had to redo it. So I'm hoping for some good luck with options in the draft. Let's get started. So I'm focusing on speed only, nothing else. I'm not really going to worry about traits or chemistry unless things are tied. I might take some of that into consideration. So 62 velocity for Alana, 84 for Immaculo, 86 for Marv, and he has Sprinter. So that kind of leans into that. 87 for Magic Moore, 77 for Bugsy, and I think the option we're going to choose for this first round is going to be Marvin Steed. So he's one speed slower than Magic Moore, but he has Sprinter. So I'm going to let that be the tiebreaker there, and he is going to be our first pick. Alrighty, next round we have Ray's Rufo at 78 speed. We have Boozy at 71, 65 velocity there, 65, 62. We have a slow group to start us off, 64, 66, and then we have 78 for Lad Bradwick. So the option would be Ray's Rufo or Lad Bradwick. I think what I ended up finding out last time was that we really struggled when it came to pitching. So because they are tied and it comes to speed, I'm going to go with Lad Bradwick here for helping us out early in the pitching department. So I liked Ray's there, but I think we'll go a different route. Oh, man, in round 3, I get Norm Phenomeno, but I cannot pick him because he is so slow. Sluggy Boomhauer would be wonderful. Guns Jackman would be great, but we cannot choose any of them. Lloyd Cook with 83 speed. Let's see. Anybody else comes close? Thurman Colt with 83 speed. I think with all things considered, I think I like Lloyd Cook better, and he is speed tie with Thurman Colt at 83, so I'll go with Lloyd Cook. So we have a pitcher, we have an infielder, we have an outfielder. Track Statsman with 88 speed is great. Vern Turnburner, that could be really great with our team name to kind of follow along with the meme. So 94 speed or velocity there, 86 for Marco, 90 for Elaine, 52 and 53. So it comes down to 88 speed for Track or 94 speed for Vern Turnburner. And I think that's going to end up being the tiebreaker right there. I like Track a lot, but we're going to go with Vern with his velocity. Alrighty, so 56, 62. We have 72 there. So right now, Joffrey Rockman is the leader here. There's Rod Forth And then, of course, tough lift. So we're going to go Rod fourth here. 95 speed is far and away faster than anybody else here. So Rod is going to be our starting right fielder. We have a weak defense right now, but we are very fast. All right, Hayam Colliner with 76, 88 for Henry, 83 for Olaf Slakov with an elite four-seam fastball, 60 slow, and 73, and then 66. So I think it would come down to the 83 with an elite fast four-seam or the 88 from Henry Hamster. Ooh, this is tough. I think, keep in mind, age doesn't matter at all. There's no regression. I think I'll go with Henry Hamster here. He is faster than Olaf. Yeah, let's go Henry. That was a tough call, though. I think that's the first time I've really been stuck with a decision there. All right, so Joseph Broseph with 88, 87. We have 70, 15, 89 for Cutter Cracker Barrel, 86, and 70. So we have Joseph Broseph with 88. We have Ice Vayner with 87. And then we have Cutter Cracker Barrel. I think I'll go with him. He's got the fastest velocity and an elite cut fastball. So welcome to the team, Cutter Cracker Barrel. All right, who's next? 92 from Chasey Kim. All right, that's the fastest so far. We have, yep, it's going to end up being Chasey Kim as our number 3 starter in the rotation. We'll have 92 velocity. So welcome in, Chasey. We have 3 out of our 4 starters. It took a long time to draft starters in that first time when I practiced this. 71 speed for Willie. And let's see, what else do we have? 76 for Lynetta Betta. We have 44 there, and then 93 speed for Irene Fast. Okay, I feel like we have to go with Irene Fast, just from the sake of the fact that that's her name, and we're talking about a speedy team. So we have to go with Irene on this one. And at the worst, she might end up being our catcher as well, and that's a really fast catcher. All right, so she'll have tier 2 base rounder as well. Rita Raconda with 68. That's the fastest so far. 73 for Milo Stewart. So 73 is the bar. And then, Super Samson. Okay, that's easy. It's going to be Super. He is insanely fast. He's a great fielder as well, so that'll help make up a lot of ground in the outfield to help out his teammates out there. So it's going to be easy there, Super Samson. All right, Sirloin Jones with 87 speed. We got Kimmy Smoke at 78. She was who I drafted as a catcher last time because of how fast she is. Dion Base at 82 has base rounder as well. All right, 42, 61, 85 for Rafael Gonzalo. And we have a lot of options here. So 87 there, 78, 82, and 85. So technically the fastest would be Sirloin Jones. But we could also choose Kimmy Smoke because she is the fastest catcher. Or she'd be fast as a catcher. Rafael Gonzalo at 85 speed. Or we have Dion Base, the base rounder. Oh, this is tough. We're at tier 2 for disciplined, so that would make him a little bit faster rounding the bases. I think that's going to be what I end up choosing here. Is going to be Dion Base for the base rounder trait. And he'll end up being our starting shortstop, it looks like. All right, Bowler at 62, 88 for Jess Fowl. I like that. Let's see, what else do we have? 63 for Grizz Senoro. And I think I'm going to go Jess Fowl here. I think Grizz is pretty quick too. But right now, Jess is going to be the one I focus on for that 88 speed at first base. So that's what we have drafted there. We need some bullpen pitchers. We're having trouble in that area. Preston Anonymous, Sponge Dryden, 54 for Dern Wonderfloss. Dusty Winder at 62, 68, 80, and then 38 for Eddie Stetson. So, problem is, I should go Yvette here because she's the fastest of the group, but she would be our fourth outfielder right now, technically fifth outfielder with Irene Fast being a right fielder. But Lawrence Wimple, 68 velocity. I think we have to go with him just for a little bit more support in the bullpen. I do kind of want to make sure that the team is still viable out there, so I will have to make some of these types of sacrifices there. So we'll go Lawrence. All right, what do we got now? 60. We have 14, 54, 56. Hugh Jacobs is slow. 57 or Mark Harbormouth. So this one kind of stinks because no one is fast. It looks like Rob Hurlington is the fastest at about 60 when it comes to that velocity. So it's going to be Rob Hurlington. The fourth is going to be another one of our pitchers in the bullpen, which is starting to get a little bit more rounded out now. All right, so we have 48, we have 55, we have 57. No, 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 no. 61 for Rory Crowds, and then 35 for Roman Rhodes. So this looks like 55 or 61 for these two. And I think with all things considered, I don't think anything else is a viable option here. I guess I'll go Sebastian Morrow for that length in the bullpen, especially since we drafted a closer. 55 versus 61. Yeah, I think that's the route that I'm going to go here. So Sebastian Morrow will be brought in. Only need one more pitcher in the bullpen, one more pitcher in the rotation. All right, 83 speed from Rod Glover. That's a good start. 84 from Walter Vaulter. We have 90 from Kara Kawaguchi. 72 from Prince Prize. A lot of options here. So I'm looking at Rod Glover at 83. Infield utility guy. Walter Vaulter, outfielder, 1 speed faster. Kara Kawaguchi is really fast at 90. But Prince Prize at 72. We haven't really drafted an official catcher yet. I know he doesn't have a very good arm, but we're gonna stick to the speed here. We're gonna stick true to that. So Kara Kawaguchi is gonna be drafted here at 90. All right, what else do we have here? 37, 34, 57 for Goose. So 57 so far the fastest. Stracy at 55. Yeah, no one's fast here, so it's going to be either Goose at 57 or Stracy Wickers at 55. And honestly, I think that this is going to go to Stracy just because 2 speed difference, and she has a distractor trait, which kind of does play into that speed factor. So Stracy Wickers will join the team. I should have went with Prince. Tish Ballin, 68, 81. Let's see what else we got here. And 54. So it looks like Eduardo Electro is the option here. And I'm just kind of thinking through this. We can draft him. That should be fine. And we will be bringing him in as our utility infielder. So no more infielders. Let's see what else we can drive or bring in here. We have a few more rounds left. We have Clubber Buff, 42, 55. Nothing faster there. Pan at 40. Yeah, everyone's a really bad pitcher now, and really bad players. So I think Biff Noggins is the option here at 55. Yeah, he's the fastest. He's also a backup catcher too. So we have a few options at catcher, and he has that distractor trait. So in comes Biff Noggins. Tarak Smith at 43, but has an elite fastball. We have 45 from Hefner Hackett. Hannah Hogsman at 32, 58 for Simba Delano, and then 52 for Scout Goderone. So 43 there, or 58 from Simba. I think Tarak might drop to us again in another round or two. So let's just go with Simba here for the velocity in the bullpen. Plus Rally Stopper will help boost that up even more. All right, what else do we have? We have Candy Sweet at 50. 34 for Garth, 27. We have 38, and then we have 46. So I think we go with the 50 velocity of Candy Sweet, isn't it? Isn't that the way we go, huh? Woof, that's rough. So yeah, Candy Sweet it is. That's going to be our 4th starter. That's ugly. All right, so Prince Prize is back, 72 speed there. Can't draft Smack Avery. Elijah Gobbleson, 29, and then speed of 6 for Lars Stadcleave. So I think Prince Prize is an easy pick here with his 72 speed. He's already the fastest, and now we'll have 2 official catchers on the team. And we have a lot of flexibility on this team, too. So that's where we end up having things play out. Really odd with the chemistry. We did go tier 3 for all those base rounders on the team. Let's see how many we actually do have. We have base rounder and Irene Fast, base rounder and Dion Base. And tier 2 for the elite fastball here, which we only have one, the elite cut fastball of Cutter Cracker Barrel. So that's kind of ironic that we didn't get any more elite fastballs. Distractor from 3 different players, but that'll be at tier 1. No Steelers on the team. I don't think we had any come up. But I was really just focused on that speed rating. So, all right. So now that we see the team, we are going to go to the schedule. We are going to go all the way down, and we are going to just simulate to the end. Again, there's no development, there's no PDOs, there's no regression, there's no progression. We're just going to see how this team does in a 162-game season. And it's going to take a moment here for it to load up, and then we should be able to just skip all the way through. I'm on the PS5, so it does make it load a little bit quicker. All right, here we go. Skipping ahead. 84 and 78. We ended up 12 games behind the Grapplers at 96 and 66, which is crazy. That is a really good season for them. Let's see the season standings here, because I don't know. Do we still make it? Yep, we do. So we are in the wild card. So we'll enter as the number 3 seed in this in this season's playoff hunt. Let's take a look at the team stats. See how we did. All right. So taking a look at, I first want to check out the stolen base category here. So Super Samson with 29, Marv Steed with 27, 23 from Irene, 22 from Jess, and 22 from Henry Hamster. A couple more people in that category as well. I wanted to see how many triples we had. Marvin Steed with 5, Rod Forth with 4, Jess Fowle with 3, Lloyd Cook with 3, 2 for Hamster. I thought Fast and Dion Base would have more with that base rounder trait. We had a lot of doubles on this team. All right, let's take a look at home runs. 30 from Henry Hamster, 27 from Marvin Steed and Lloyd Cook. We had 17 from Irene Fast and 13 from Eduardo Electro. 99 RBIs was the most on the team with from Marvin Steed. Let's take a look at the pitching stats. Vern Turnberger was okay, 355. Lad Bradwick, 340 ERA. Pitching-wise, we did not look good at all. Everyone was in the 4s, a couple of 3s. Lawrence Whipple, 383 ERA. This is not that great. This is probably the main reason why we lost. Chasey Kim with a complete game shutout at one point, so shout out to him. That's pretty impressive, even though he didn't do much else very well in this season. Let's take a look at league leaders. And no one on our team. 3 grapplers on the list, which makes sense. They had a lot of players popping off. Nobody from our team in any of these categories. We had Super Samson and on base at 355. That's pretty good. We had Jess Fowle and Eduardo Electro both led the league in strikeouts. Irene Fast on there as well. Super Samson and stolen bases at 29. So we did not have a player do very well in stealing bases, even despite all of that speed. No one in wins, ERA, or saves. Oh, man, yeah, we pitched really poorly. Our pitching was our downfall. All right, well, it's not over yet. We are going to start the playoffs, and I am going to simulate these games. We'll kind of take a look here as we face off against the Overdogs. Chug Bourbony against Vern Turnburner. We get an early lead. We add on a lot, and 13-2 was the win in our first game of the playoffs. I just clicked the wrong button there. So let's go ahead and simulate the rest of these games. We'll skip through those until we get a final there. Now we have Lad Bradwick versus Rhiannon Cannon. And we take an early lead, and we'll hold it 6-2. So we take 2 games of a 5-game set. We have a chance to sweep in this next one with Chasey Kim on the mound against Stubby Tubrick. And we will be at home for this one. Let's take a look. We fall behind, we battle back, we add on, and wow, 13-3, we win that one, and we sweep the Overdogs. Only team in the playoffs to sweep. Alrighty, so Blowfish win their matchup against the Moose. The Sawteeth win against the Sirloins, and the Grapplers end up beating the Wide Loads. Now we have to face off against our divisional rival, the Grapplers, who have Elmo Slayer on the mound. Ooh, this is scary. All right, let's see what Vern Turnburner can do as we watch this one, and we fall behind. Man, 2-1 loss. That's a tough one, but it is what it is. Let's see what the Sawteeth battle back, even the series. Next one up, Lad Bradwick versus Beavis Ortiz. We fall behind, we get back into it, we take a lead, and we hold on to it. That one was close. 6-4. The series is split. The Sawteeth win another one, taking the 2-1 lead. Chasey Kim versus Dick Lucas. We will be at home for this one. We fall behind, we cut back, and we finally win it 5-4. And we take a 2-1 series lead. The Sawteeth will win it in 4 against the Blowfish, so they will move on to the championship round. Let's take a look and see if we can knock off the division leaders and the best team in the Super Mega League this season. Meow Bupkins versus Candy Sweet. Can we do it? We take a lead, we fall behind, and that's going to end up doing it. So 5-1 loss there, and now we have to turn to Vern Turnburner against Elmo Slayer here in Game 5. This is going to be a tough matchup. We'll see what ends up happening. We take a lead. Oh, we lost it in the 9th inning. We lost 2-1, and we get knocked out in 5 against the Grapplers. And as we simulate this, the Sawteeth sweep the Grapplers and win it in 3. They will be the season champions. So the Heaters, the team made for speed, end up going all the way to the second round, going 5 games against the team that had the best record over the regular season at 96-66 with a plus 137 run differential. We took them to the brink of elimination, and we ended up losing. But this is a pretty good overall success story for our team. We had Vern Turnburner make the top 10 at number 5. Let's do a quick peek over here. Super Samson with 3 home runs. Boy, look at the pop out of that boy's bat. All right, you can see some of the other league leaders for our team sneaking it onto these lists. Extra base hits for Lloyd and Super. We have Marvin Steed leading the league in stolen bases during the playoffs. And Lad Bradwick with wins. ERA Vern. 2 saves for Lawrence. Lad with whip and OBA leading the league there. And he shows up here in the last 3 categories as well. So he pitched really well. We had some nice pitching from the top of our rotation, but we couldn't end up holding off against Elmo Slayer and the Grapplers. And this was a fun run. I'm really curious to hear what your thoughts are. What do you think about some of the draft decisions that I made? What do you think of this idea to do these isolated 1-episode videos of these shuffle drafts? I can do them with made-up players. I can do them where we have a challenge to draft only women, or maybe it's all lefties or something along those lines. Let me know what you can think of a fun challenge that we can work with, and we will go from there. But if this is something that we get a lot of attention for and people like, I'm willing to do this again. If you have any other ideas or anything else that you can think of, please let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll talk to you all next time. Bye, everyone.